Hello students, let's do profit, loss and discount exercise 10b. Page number 124. Question 8. Mangoes are bought at 20 for 60 rupees. If they are sold at a profit of 33 1 by 3%, find the selling price of each mango and selling price of 8 mangoes. Now what is given to us? Mangoes are bought, that means cost price. The cost price of 20 mangoes is 60 rupees. And if they are sold at a profit of 33 1 by 3%, so we've also been given the profit percent. So with the help of this, we're going to find the answer to the questions. So first one, cost price of 20 mangoes is given to us as 60 rupees. And we've also been given the gain percent. Gain percent is 33 1 by 3%. So now we have cost price and gain percent. That means to find selling price, this is the formula we use. Cost price into 100 plus gain percent divided by 100. So let's write that. Cost price is 60 rupees into 100 plus gain percent. That is 100 plus 33 1 by 3%. 33 1 by 3, and this whole thing divided by 100. So divide the whole thing by 100 and then we will be able to multiply it with 60, the cost price. Now let's work out what's given here alone. Let's work this out. So this will be 100 plus 33 1 by 3. When you multiply 33 into 3 is 99 plus 1 is 100. So that is 100 by 3, the whole thing divided by 100. Now here we have to find the answer to this part, 100 plus 100 by 3 first. Once you get the answer, divide that by 100. So let's work this out separately. So 100 plus 100 by 3. So here let's give it the denominator 1. Now the LCM here will be 3. So 1 into 3 is 3. So multiply this also by 3. 100 into 3 is 300 plus here this 3 ones are 3. So 100 into 1 is 100. So 300 plus 100 will be 400. So this is 400 by 3, which is only this part. Only this part has now become 400 by 3. So let's write that. So this is 400 by 3. Now here can you see divided by 100? So I'm going to write it by the side here. So that will be divided by 100. That is 100 by 1. So this will be 400 by 3. Division changes to multiplication and write the reciprocal. 1 by 100. Now cancel the two zeros here and the two zeros here. So what do we have here? We only have 4 by 3. So that means we have worked out this portion alone and we have got 4 by 3. So let's write that here. So this is 4 by 3. Now this portion is the same. So we will have to write it here and here. So this will be 60 into this, and here also 60 into 4 by 3. Now let's cancel. We can cancel 3 and 60. 3 ones are 3, 3 twos are 6, and add the 0, that's 20. Now multiply 20 into 4. 20 into 4 is 80. That means the selling price of 20 mangoes is 80 rupees. Follow all the working that was done before this. Now our question is, find the selling price of each mango. We know the selling price of 20 mangoes. So now we can find the selling price of one mango. If 20 mangoes cost so much, one mango will be 80 divided by 20. So let's do that. So let's divide 80 by 20 to find the selling price of one mango. So when you divide 80 by 20, 20 into 4 is 80. So our quotient here is 4. That means the selling price of one mango is 4 rupees. So we have found the answer to the first question. Find the selling price of one mango. That is 4 rupees. Now the next question is selling price of 8 mangoes. If one mango costs 4 rupees, then 8 mangoes will be 4 into 8. 4 eights are 32. So that is 32 rupees for 8 mangoes. So this is the answer to the second part of the question. So the first answer is selling price of 1 mango is 4 rupees. Second answer, selling price of 8 mangoes is 32 rupees. Question 9. Find the cost price of an article which is sold for 4050 rupees at a loss of 10%. Also, find the new selling price of the article which must give a profit of 8%. So first we have to find the cost price of the article, and it is sold at this price means the selling price is so much and we have a loss percent here. So selling price and loss percent is given. We have to find the cost price. After that, with the help of the cost price and a profit of 8%, we have to find the new selling price. So let's begin by saying selling price of an article given to us is 4050 rupees. Then the loss percent is also given to us 10%. So selling price and loss percent are given. Now to find the cost price, we have to use the formula selling price into 100 by 100 minus loss percent. So let's do that. Selling price is 4050 into now 100 divided by, so that will be 100 divided by 100 minus loss percent, which is 10%. So let's work this out. So this will be 4050 into 100 divided by 100 minus 10 is 90. Now cancel. Let's cancel 1 0 here and 1 0 here. Now let's see if we can work this out. We can cancel 9 and 405 because 405 is divisible by 9. So let's divide 405 by 9 to find out the answer. So 405 divided by 9, 9 4s are 36 minus borrow 10 minus 6 is 4, bring down 5. Now the number is 45, 9 5s are 45. And a remainder here is 0. So that means I can cancel 9 and 405 by 9 itself. 9 ones are 9 and 9 into 45 as we can see here. Now let's multiply both these. 45 into 100 is 4500. So we have found the cost price. The cost price is 4500 rupees. This is the first part of the question. We've been asked to find the cost price. Now what are we asked to find? The new selling price. Okay, so we have the cost price and we have a profit percent. We have to find the new selling price. So let's write what's given. Profit percent is given to us. Cost price also we just found out. So we're going to find the selling price using this formula. So let's work that out. Cost price is 4500 into, in brackets we write 100 plus profit percent, which is 8, divided by 100. So now this becomes 4500 into 100 plus 8 is 108 divided by 100. Now cancel the zeros. There are 2 zeros here and 2 zeros here. So now I just have to multiply the numerators. 108 into 45. So when you multiply 45 into 108, you will get 4860. So we have found the new selling price, that is rupees 4860. So we have found the answers to cost price of an article, and then we also have found the new selling price of the article, which is rupees 4860. Question 10. By selling an article for 825 rupees, a man loses an amount equal to 1/3 of its selling price. Find the cost price of the article and the profit percent or the loss percent made if the same article is sold for 1265 rupees. So here, selling an article means it's a selling price. The man lost an amount of 1/3 of its selling price. So we have to find the cost price first. So let's begin by saying the selling price of the article is 8,825 rupees. Now there is a loss, isn't it? Here it says the man loses an amount. And what is the loss? 1/3 of its selling price, and the selling price is 825 rupees. So this will be 1/3 of of 825 rupees. 1/3 of 825. So this is equal to 1 by 3 of is into 825. Now we can cancel 3 and 825. So let's divide 825 by 3 and see what we get. 825 divided by 3. 3 twos are 6 minus 22. 3 sevens are 21 minus 1. Bring down 5, 15. 3 fives are 15. So what is our quotient? 275. So 3 ones are 3. 3 into 275 will give us 825. So when we multiply the numerators, we get 275. So the loss has been 275 rupees. Now we have the selling price of the article given to us, and we also have the loss which we just found out. Now we can find the cost price of the article. So cost price of the article will be selling price plus the loss. So let's see. Selling price is equal to 825 rupees and the loss is 275 rupees. So let's add this up. 825 and 275. Add it up. 5 plus 5 is 10. Carry 1. 2, 3 plus 7 is 10. Carry 1, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1100. That means the cost price of the article is 1100 rupees. So this is the answer to the first question. We've been asked to find the cost price of the article and the cost price of the article is 1100 rupees. Now the second question is find the profit percent or the loss percent. It means if there is a profit, find the profit percent. If there is a loss, find the loss percent. And we have been given a new selling price. So to find out whether it is profit percent or loss percent that you must find, first see if there is a profit made or a loss. Okay, so here cost price now we know is 1100 and the selling price is 1265. Which is more? The selling price is more. So when the selling price of the article is 1265, selling price is greater than cost price, there is a profit. Okay, so selling price is so much, cost price is 1100, that means selling price is greater, so there is a profit. That means we have to find the profit percent. So profit is selling price minus cost price, which we have to find out first. So selling price is 1265 and cost price is 1100. Let's subtract the two. 1265, 1100 minus, so 5, 6, 2 minus 1 is 1. It is 165. So the profit is 165 rupees. Now we can find the profit percent. So profit percent will be profit divided by cost price into 100. So profit is 165. Divide this by cost price and the cost price is 1100. Multiply this by 100%. Now cancel. I can cancel 2 zeros here and 2 zeros here. Now I can cancel 165 and 11 by 11 itself. So 11 ones are 11 and 11 into 15 is 165. Now multiply the numerators. 15 into 1 is 15. By 1 means 15 itself. So this is 15%. So we have found the profit percent also, and that is 15%. So this is our final answer, 15%. So we found the first answer. The cost price is 1100 rupees and the profit percent is 15%. Question 11. Find the loss or gain as percent if the cost price of 10 articles, all of the same kind, is equal to the selling price of 8 articles. So here what does it say? Cost price of 10 articles is equal to the selling price of 8 articles. So let's write that down. Cost price of 10 articles equals selling price of 8 articles. Now let's consider this to be equal to X. Let's consider this to be equal to X. So cost price of 10 articles is equal to X. Selling price of 8 articles is equal to X. So now we can find the cost price of one article and the selling price of one article. So cost price of one article. So 10 articles is X. So one article will be division, that is X divided by 10 or X by 10. This is the cost price of one article. Similarly, the selling price of 8 articles is also X, isn't it? So we can find the selling price of one article, that will be X divided by 8. So here we know now the cost price is X by 10, selling price is X by 8. Now, which is more? Is selling price more or cost price more? So let's find that out. So for that, we're going to work it out here for you to find out which is more, X by 10 or X by 8. So what we have to do is find the LCM. So 10 and 8, let's find the LCM. To find out which is greater, we have to get the numerators now, isn't it? Now here, 2 5s are 10, and then 2 4s are 8. Then bring down 5, 2 2s are 4, 5 and 1. Continue with 5, 1 and 1. So what is the LCM? LCM is equal to 2 into 2 into 2 into 5. So that will be equal to 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 5s are 40. So the LCM is 40. Now why are we doing this? We are doing this to see whether X by 10, which is a cost price, or X by 8, which is a selling price, is greater. Which is greater? Only then we'll know whether there is a profit or a loss. So let's take 40 as the LCM and continue with our working here. So 40 is the LCM. So 10 into 4 is 40. So x into 4 is 4x. And the other side, 8 5s are 40. So x into 5 is 5x. So what do we have? 4x by 40. So here this is 4x by 40. And the selling price is 5x by 40. So here if you take 4x by 40 and 5x by 40, since the denominators are the same, the numerators 4x and 5x, 5x is greater. Okay, and 5x is the selling price. That means selling price is greater than the cost price. When selling price is greater than the cost price, there is a profit. So let's continue to find the profit percent or the gain percent. So the first thing we need to do is find out how much the profit is. So profit will be selling price minus cost price. So selling price we found out to be x by 8 or 5x by 40. So we can write it as 5x by 40 because we have calculated it already. Minus cost price, which is 4x by 40. So here the denominators are the same. So 5x minus 4x is x by 40. So we have found the gain. Now we can find the gain percent. And the formula is gain by cost price into 100. So gain is x by 40 divided by cost price. So divided by cost price is 4x by 40 into 100%. So let's work this out. So x by 40 remains the same. Division changes to multiplication. 4x by 40 becomes 40 by 4x into 100%. Now we can cancel a few things here. So we can cancel 40 and 40. We can cancel x and x. So now what do we have? 100 by 4. 100 by 4. When you divide 100 by 4, what do you get? 4, you can cancel. 4 ones are 4. 4 into 25 is 100. So what do we have here? We have 25%. 25%. So we have found the gain percent, and the gain percent is 25%. So we have found the answer to this question. Question 12. Find the loss or gain percent, this time if cost price of 8 articles, all of the same kind, is equal to selling price of 10 articles. This is just like the previous one. So let's continue and write cost price of 8 articles, it's given here, is equal to selling price of 10 articles, it's given here. So let's consider this to be equal to x. So this is equal to x. So if cost price of 8 articles is equal to X, then we can find the cost price of one article. It will be X divided by 8. So that will be X by 8. This is the cost price of one article. Then here we have to find the selling price of one article. And if the selling price of 10 articles is X, that means the selling price of one article will be X by 10. So we're getting X by 10. So now we know the cost price and we know the selling price. Is there a profit or a loss? So we have to find out only when we know the cost price or selling price, and since they are in the form of fraction, let's simplify them and find out which is greater. Is X by 10 greater, X by 8 or X by 10, which is greater? So we did this for the previous sum, but we can do it again. So X by 8 or X by 10, which is greater? So we found out from the previous one, when you have 8 and 10, the LCM is 40. So here 8 into 5 is 40. So x into 5 is 5x. And here 10 into 4 is 40. So x into 4 is 4x. So here we have 5x and 4x. Which is greater? 5x is greater. And where is 5x? Cost price. So cost price is greater. So let's write this here. So this is equal to 5x by 40. And here this is equal to 4x by 40. So now we know that cost price is greater than selling price. So when cost price is greater than selling price, there is a loss. So first thing we need to do is find what the loss is. How much is the loss? And then we have to find the loss percent. So now let's find the loss. Loss is cost price minus selling price, and cost price here is 5x by 40 minus the selling price is 4x by 40. 5x minus 4x is 1x or simply x by 40. So now we have found the loss. The loss is x by 40 rupees. So now we're going to find the loss percent. To find the loss percent, the formula is loss divided by cost price into 100%. So what is the loss? X by 40 divided by cost price. So let's put it this way. Divided by cost price is 5x by 40 into 100%. So this is x by 40. Division becomes multiplication. Then write the reciprocal 40 by 5x into 100%. So here we can cancel 40 and 40. We can cancel x and x. We can also cancel 5 and 100. So 5, because here this is 100 by 1. So we can cancel 5 and 100. 5 ones are 5 and 5 into 20 is 100. So what do we have there? We have 20%. So what have we found out now? We have found out the loss percent, and the loss percent is 20%. This is the answer to our question. Question 13. The cost price of an article is 96% of its selling price. Find the loss or the gain as percent on the whole. So here cost price is not given to us. Selling price is also not given to us, but we are told that cost price is 96% of its selling price. So let's write that. So let the selling price of an article be X. Now we can know what the cost price is. The cost price is 96% of selling price. That means 96% of X, because we said selling price is X. So let's work this out. So this will be 96 by 100 of is into X. So multiply the numerators. 96 into X is 96x by 100. So this is the cost price. So we have selling price X and cost price 96x by 100. Now which is greater? Because depending on that only we will know whether there was a loss or there is a gain. So we are going to find out whether X, the selling price, or 96x by 100, the cost price, is greater. So let's work that out. Let's take the selling price X and let's take the cost price 96x by 100. Now we are going to find out which is greater. So let's give this the denominator 1. The LCM here is 100. So remember, this is the selling price and this is the cost price. So denominator is 100. 1 into 100 is 100. So x into 100 is 100x. So this is 100x, and here we have 100 into 1. So 96x into 1 is 96x. So on one side we have 100x and the other side we have 96x. Which is greater? 100 is greater, isn't it? So that means selling price is greater than cost price. If selling price is greater, that means we have a gain. There is a gain. So now let's find out what the gain is. So gain is selling price minus cost price, and gain percent is gain by cost price into 100. So first we have to find out what the gain is. How much is the gain? Okay, so that is selling price minus cost price. So selling price we said is 100x. 100x by 100, and cost price is 96x by 100. So let's write that. So selling price is 100x by 100 minus 96x by 100. This is after solving what we have done here. Okay, this is the same thing that I have written here. So 100x minus 96x. 100 minus 96 is 4. So that is 4x by 100. So the gain is 4x by 100, and gain percent is gain divided by cost price into 100%. So gain is 4x by 100 divided by, let's put division this way, divided by cost price. And what is cost price? We have found it to be 96x by 100. So let's write that 96x by 100 into 100%. So this will be 4x by 100. Division becomes multiplication. Reciprocal 100 by 96x into 100%. Now let's cancel. I can cancel this 100 and this 100. I can cancel the x. I can cancel 4 and 96. 4 into 24 is 96. So now what do I have? 100 by 24. This also I can reduce it to the lowest term. I can divide both by 4. 4 sixes are 24, and 4 into 25 is 100. So what do I have? 25 by 6. So now let's divide 25 by 6 to make it an improper fraction. 6 fours are 24 minus 1. So what do I have here? I have 4, 1 by 6%. So my gain percent is, gain percent here we've been asked, that is 4, 1 by 6%. So this is our answer. We will stop with this for now, children. In our next video, we will continue with the remaining questions. Thank you, children.